Naked Truth Podcast, man. We tuning in right now live in Dallas, Texas. I have no other than my little brother, Rashad Smith, man, from the producer, the actor, you know what I'm saying, the musician, the great father, all of the above, man. This is how it's going down. Seriously, we'll get into so many great things, man. So many things that people know, so many things that people don't know, or they may forget. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So at the end of the day, I'm letting them know, or I want to refresh their memory. You know what I'm saying? So we can get into this thing, man. Like I say, the right way is what we doing. All right. First and foremost, introduce yourself and just start. You know, okay. Well, let me do it like this then. Rashad, the actor. Let's run down the movies first. Then we're gonna run down the commercials. Then we're going to run down the cable network TV shows. Okay. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Let's run with the major films so people don't get it twisted, because there's too many people been playing with me like we ain't been doing this. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what it need to be right now. Hey. Go ahead, talk to him, little bro.
Well, gee, you already know what it is. Your main man, Mr. Rashad, Mr. Mo Pony, damn self.
Yes, indeed.
Well, this list of accomplishments that I've been a part of, I said recently, well, I'm going to kind of do it in another order, but recently, myself in TV.
No, start moving. Major film. We don't need no order because everything's certified. Okay. Go ahead, jump off with it.
Okay, so I was part of Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War.
Whoa! Did y'all hear that? Black Panther, one of the biggest black films of all time. We're gonna pause that for a second with the late great Chad Boseman.
Yeah, man.
Which you had an opportunity to meet him, chop it up with him on other films as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is what people don't know. So we refreshing their memory, or they maybe forgot or whatever. You know how it is with social media minds. That's what they got. So we're gonna bring it back to them. But go ahead from the Black Panther. Okay. Proceed.
Yeah. Black Panther, what appeared in Black Panther, Avengers, Infinity War. Also, what we call I Still Believe. Another movie recently. Well, I also did some work on One Night in Miami too. And what else? Oh my goodness. What we call Beautiful Creature.
Okay. It was more than 2 films that you did with Chad, your friend Chad Boseman.
Oh man!
Come on now, come on with it.
The James Brown film, Get On Up, legendary drummer.
Wait a minute. So you gotta slow it down. So all the haters and people that don't understand how serious this is, so they can understand what you're saying and what was going on at the particular time. Now you said the James Brown film, Get On Up. Now you can Google this, you can look this up, and you can see it. Yeah. Facts. Talk about that. Go ahead with that film. Major film. Box office film. Not this other shit, but go ahead.
The James Brown film, Get On Up, directed by Tate Taylor, starring the amazing Chadwick Boseman, resting Almighty God, and also Nelson, also resting Almighty God, but Octavia Spencer and Viola Davis. Also, recently, TV. I got a chance to work on TV.
Okay, so we're going to TV now. Cable TV. We're going to cable TV now, people. Right. Cable TV. All right, come on with it.
I got an opportunity to play this guy. He's the head of security on this new show called Women of the Movement, which is the story of Emmett Till's mother.
Okay, so y'all hear that international now.
On CBS.
Okay.
It'll be on CBS. And I got a chance to play this guy named Israel. And he was the head of security for this guy named Dr. Howard. Dr. Howard was a millionaire that actually was paying for Emmett Till's mother to travel with armed security back and forth between Mississippi and Chicago. Okay. And I played his head of security. It was amazing. We got a chance to shoot in Greenville. Okay. And Mississippi, as well as Memphis, as well as what else? Well, we were just all throughout the Delta, man. It was amazing, like, to see. It was like crazy, like just how they was able to bring back life to the towns or whatever, like the towns that they went and redone a lot of the shops in the town.
Right.
And
see, that's what happened when it's on major production. Go ahead.
CSI New Orleans.
Okay. Slow it down for people that love to watch the CSI and all of this, because that's my type of shit. Yeah. CSI New Orleans.
CSI New Orleans.
Okay, go ahead.
CSI New Orleans. I got an opportunity to work on another show that was on TV called Preacher. And man, just
few military.
Oh man! I just worked on a military film that comes out. It's called The Inspection, and it's written and produced by this lady named Dee Brown. She's amazing.
Okay.
And directed by this guy named Elegance.
Okay.
Elegance is amazing. But it's another story. And what's so crazy about it? I met a guy, he was a producer from A24, which is Apple's new streaming service.
Oh.
Come to find out, his people from Hattiesburg.
Wow. No COVID. It's just, is what I'm drinking.
Yeah, his people from Hattiesburg or whatever. His granddaddy, the park in Palmas is named after his granddaddy.
Oh man, that's what's up.
I was like, man, what's up, man? Let's chop it up. Let's go back and forth. I'm like, I'll throw you a scrap or whatever. Like, let's make that thing work.
That's definitely legendary right there, man. For sure. Yeah. And there was another film. You forgot it. See, you done so much work. You don't forgot. It was another military film. They was it SEAL Team or SEAL Team?
Oh yeah, the TV show.
Yeah.
TV show that was
CBS Network. It's on right now on CBS. Right now.
And they, SEAL Team. Man, I got a SEAL Team. I got a chance to play Liberian terrorist. Go figure.
Right, and, a terrorist.
Yeah, and yeah, man, I had an opportunity to play that, man, and an opportunity to do some work on that. I was grateful for that.
Definitely.
But
hey, y'all, for the record, my little brother love to downplay major things. He's not an arrogant person. He's not none of that. You understand what I'm saying? So he's downplaying so many major things because a lot of y'all out there that cap so much, you would love this resume.
Oh,
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But it's I like to tell people, like, man, I've been blessed to do some amazing things. What's so crazy about it? Sometimes I forget about it.
Yeah, definitely. I don't forget
until people I meet people and then they remind me of like stuff I've been in, stuff I've done. I'm like, oh yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
But recently, also just got a chance to work on some indie projects. Like I'm always trying to work and always trying to stay engaged, and got a chance to work on some indie projects. And man, we're really building the film culture. And in Hattiesburg, Jackson, and Meridian recently. I attended a release of some film. Like people really going hard on the indie level.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's really where the money is at on the indie level.
And they was able to produce it. They was able to produce it and show a premiere and made a little money in the process or whatever like that from just their work or whatever. So I was happy. I was excited about that. But aside from that, man, I just I kind of forget because I'm guilty of always trying to move to the next thing, to the next.
Yeah, for sure. But see, we definitely have to remind people or refresh their memory because people have a tendency to really not understand what's going on. And see, my thing is, I don't have time to run down our whole entire resume to every person that we meet. This is what I tell people. Do your research. Go up and down our social media, see what's going on. We really one of the very few that's been there, done that, is doing this. It's still a lot of people don't respect it, but you gotta respect it, period. You know what I'm saying? Right. Oh yeah, the commercials too, the candy commercials, cell phone commercials. Talk to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? This is that time, seriously.
I mean, I done some ambassador work for Under Armour.
Hold on, Under Armour. That's the brand. Under Armour that you see everywhere in all the stores. Yeah. Okay, proceed. I need to do this because y'all been getting on my damn nerves. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And so, it is what it is. So we running with this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, proceed.
Yeah,
Proceed.
Got a chance to do some work on the Under Armour shoe, as well as Baby Bottle Pop, the candy.
The candy, international candy. That was it was in Walmart, international brand.
Oh yeah.
Candy for kids, you know.
And got a chance to work on a few of their commercials, as well as C-Spire.
Right.
Worked on a few C-Spire commercials.
C-Spire Wireless, people.
Yeah.
C-Spire Wireless, cell phone company, international cell phone company.
Yeah.
Get it right. Proceed. Proceed.
And,
Yes, indeed.
what else?
Proceed.
Locally, it's been a few of them. Like it's been a few of them I forgot. Like literally I forgot. But you know.
In so many words, people, he done been there, done that, traveled all over. Okay. That's the film and movie and commercial.
Okay.
Let's move to the music side of things. What a lot of y'all done forgot. But I'm here to bring you back so you can understand what's really going on. There's only a few people respected, but a lot of y'all is either too young or don't know or try to ignore it. So I'm gonna bring you back right here. You understand what I'm saying? So to a lot of the people, my brother Rashad, singer, amazing producer, songwriter, and performer. Let me get one thing straight right now. You are not a producer playing with Fruit Loops.
I don't know now.
Let me finish. Because I come from the era, because my 11-year-old son can play with Fruit Loops and make a beat.
Yeah.
We're talking about composers.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's a major difference between music producer composers and these people. I ain't hating on these people with these little skateboard beats or this bullshit beats that they got going on. They making money, God bless them, but people need to understand the difference between somebody that know notes, keys, somebody that can actually read music, somebody that is a real musician. It's only a few. I don't even know if it's anybody on the top 10, 100 right now is real producers. And this is something that nobody is bringing up in the industry, and I'm sick of this shit because you have to give credit where credit is due. Yeah. And all of this shit is garbage nowadays.
Well, and you know, it's so crazy. Like,
because it is a difference.
A lot of people jumped on T-Pain's back when he said the same thing. He was like,
I'm with T-Pain.
He was like, everybody stop doing it. It's the same thing. Stop doing it. It's a little somebody pop up every week.
Right.
And
exactly. And it's crazy.
It's because, man, I mean, for one, I mean, when we think about it, like, due to black entertainment, black music has been changed in 360 so
only hip-hop and R&B music.
Yeah,
period. That's it. I want everybody out there in the world in the land to understand what's going on. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The only genre of music is been tampered with is hip-hop and R&B music.
Very much.
Period.
Very much so.
It's no other music.
It's just like it's like me right now.
Because you can't be a whack person singing country. It's just not gonna happen. They're not gonna let you.
Because you know the whole controversy about Old Town Road.
Man, please don't mention that.
I mean the song.
I know what you're talking about. Okay,
like
we can talk about the song. We can talk about the record.
Yeah,
Lil Nas X. Yeah,
they took the record. It was like #1 on the country
right.
billboards, and it was #1 on the urban charts. That's
the reason why they put Billy Ray Cyrus on, right?
Very much so.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Very much so. But in order to try to keep it on the billboard, because they had took it off the country billboards and just let it on the urban hip Hot 100, and it was just there. But the main thing I think it is, man, is for one, us as a people, we don't identify with the music no more, and the music does not identify with us. You got to think about like when who is it? What's her name? Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, her name is gonna come to me. But she said if the music don't reflect the time isn't real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the music isn't real. I mean,
exactly.
she's saying that the time is real, but if the music doesn't reflect the time that we're in, the music is not real. We can look at right now, the music doesn't reflect the time.
Absolutely not. I really think overall music is in the trash. It's garbage because people don't even absorb music. You know what I'm saying? The same way anyway. We don't listen to albums for weeks no more. We don't really get. When the last time you bought an album? I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
it's been so long that I can't remember.
I mean, if we talking about actually physical, like,
well, I mean, because you're a musician, so you got a different love for the music. So we talking about them. When is the last time you bought a CD and listened to it for more than a week?
What's so crazy about it? This is what's like going on. Like, so this is like, so time is actually going back. Like, things are certain reverting back. Even like podcasts is simply to what when people used to sit around the radio and people will listen to the radio. Now people are listening to podcasts now because they're like, man, it may be information and whatever like that.
For sure.
And they may not want to, and due to the songs now are built and like drive you certain types of ways or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because the songs are not reflecting the time. It's just like, if we think about a song that's like timeless, is like, you know, Marvin Gaye song, What's Going On? Like that song, you can play that song. They just played that song at the marches like last year. Yeah. And that song was made almost 40 years ago.
And Luther too. Luther.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And like those songs like that are like countless, like those songs are like, they're like what they call forever soundtracks.
Yeah.
You know,
sure.
like prime example, you could throw Frankie Beverly and Mays before I let you go on right now, and people are gonna go outside and start doing the line dance because those are like forever songs. And what's happening, like I said, the music does not reflect the time that we're currently in or whatever. As well as it's not reflecting life. It's reflecting a certain type of life, but it's not reflecting like real life. It's reflecting like the image and the facade or whatever. Like that, you know?
And also, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this may go over some people's head, you know, because I'm more on the exec side. You know what I'm saying? This is also the problem as well. You know what I'm saying? Major people that make decisions, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to take back control of the R&B and hip hop industry. Because from the year of, I would say, 90 to 2000, easily, the music industry made so many black millionaires and billionaires. Everybody was getting money. We was at the tip of that iceberg, you know, 2001, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, touring and all of that. We're going to get into that too because y'all need to understand that as well. But the people... the powers that be, I'm going to say that, they wanted to take back control over it. So how do you take back control over the business? You take back control over the business by giving people positions that don't deserve to be there. Because if you are not a real rapper, you are not a real singer or producer or entertainer, you have nothing to bring to the table, you can't expect to get nothing. Because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. That's why you don't see no authentic, you don't see nothing authentic anymore in the music industry. Everything is a copycat because they are giving copycats next to nothing. Right. You understand what I'm saying? But people, when you had to be your own individual artist, right? You had to have your own look, your own style, your own sound. You had to have everything had to be to single you out. That's the way this business was ran. And the people that's on the top 100 right now, several names, you can name all of them, I don't care because they don't pay me. If this business was back how it was, they would not be in position, period. From the women, to the men, to the boys, to all this other shit going on too, it would not be in place. And the thing about it is, we destroyed hip hop. Music is destroyed. It's no value in it anymore.
It's destroyed. It's destroyed for it with us, but it's not destroyed with other races of people because other races of people are prospering with our music.
Yeah, but we're not because we are the creators. Everything that we created.
I know that. Everything
we created, they found a way to water it down so they can take back control over it.
I know that, but see, we have to understand. We gotta take inventory for ourselves. It's just like with everything else. We establish stuff, we build up stuff, and then next thing we know, we move on to the next thing. We move on to the next thing, and then these other people come and they discover it and say, "Hey, I like this music." And then next thing, because prime example,
they don't discover shit.
What am I talking about? I'm talking about blues. I'm talking about country. I'm talking about rock. You know what I'm saying? Because people always understand. You know, if you go back, you know, if these people were so innovative, you know, if we go back and we just think about the story of Robert Johnson or whatever, the musician Robert Johnson, that everybody, you know the story, I sold my soul to the devil.
No, explain to these people who Robert Johnson is. I know who Robert Johnson is.
Robert
explain to the people who is Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson was like he was somebody that was from, I think, Brookhaven, Mississippi, and supposedly he traveled up to the Delta. Well, he went away for like a year, learned how to play guitar or whatever, comes back, and he's these incredible, exceptional guitars. And supposedly, when he went away, he went and sold his soul to the devil, and the devil taught him how to play guitar.
Good story, y'all. You gotta look it up. You gonna look it up.
But the thing is, peep this out. The story is not even a Mississippi story. Okay. What happened was, a white man, was what actually had the record. Somebody posted the record, gave him the records. And Carnegie Hall, when people first heard Robert Johnson, was in Carnegie Hall on a little microphone record player, mic up to it. He made the story up about Robert Johnson because he didn't understand the lyrics. What Robert Johnson was talking about, hellhounds on my trail. If I'm from Mississippi and I'm talking about hellhounds, what am I talking about? I'm talking about dogs and white people chasing me with a dog. Yeah. But he was thinking Robert Johnson did all this bad stuff and the devil is on his trail. But he was talking about hellhounds. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. So what you saying is they do the typical shit that they've always done to make us seem like we're darker. Yeah, I get it. Fuck them.
So the same thing.
Fuck all them. Just know that. Fuck them. Yeah. Fuck them.
And so when we think about this thing, and we think about it, like when we look at our music now, it's the same thing. How if we look at these like our music or whatever, like I said, I gotta take it back to our music because from Robert Johnson, you get rock. You get it's a DVD out right now. What it talks about, it's called I forgot what it's called. It's like pretty much it's like the top musicians in the business that record companies like pay top dollar to record records in Nashville, and they all are talking about like how guitars, how they learned so much from Robert Johnson. They still trying to figure out stuff from him and from that album, from them 12 songs that people still kind of just going through and not understanding. Right. And it's like a lot of people don't know that our music they don't know our music because, prime example, when we think about it, it's like even with the Rolling Stones recording some of the Womack Brothers. Who were the Womack Brothers? Bobby Womack or whatever used to be signed to Sam Cooke's label, and his brother used to be signed to the labal.
The Rolling Stone recorded a lot of
black people hits, and and they made the records huge. Yeah, and due to a lot of them not owning they publishing. Yeah, the label was able to sell their song, and they was able to sell the Rolling Stone version, and then until the Rolling Stone version blows up so big, and the other version dies out. Right. And next thing you know, it's never existed. But we have to understand about us. We have to stop establishing music, or we have to stop establishing things, and then turn around and leaving it to die because it's not popping no more. Right. Like right now, I feel like we have the opportunity right now, if we want to take back rap and take back R&B, to do it at a place because we have the power of the internet.
You know what? I'm going to pause you right there. And I know you're an artist and you hands-on, but I'm going to say this. I don't think that we have the power to do anything because people's mind don't even process the same way. You have to think logically to even understand that we've lost it.
Yeah.
People's mind don't even work that way right now. People are trying to live a real life off a social media brain. And I'm going to tell you what a social media brain is. The lifespan of social media is nothing but 24 hours. The average person can't even remember what the fuck happened Monday. You understand what I'm saying?
It is true.
So at the end of the day, it's impossible for us to take back anything. What the hell we need to realize is that we fucked up. This internet has fucked us up very bad. It has been a plus sign and it has been a very negative sign to a lot of different people. I'm telling you, it has fucked us up very bad because we don't even know how to identify something great from bullshit. So we're gonna let this subject die down and we're gonna get more back into what you do.
Okay.
For the people that don't know, tell people some of the different countries, because we on music now. Tell people some of the countries that you've traveled to as a musician and as an artist, and you know, doing some work over there. Malaco Records, one of the biggest labels in the world that a lot of people don't know.